I remember
10
the
PM for
things
us.
that have come up. The expensive production I did.
Yeah.
Better. So go.
What?
Welcome to Back to Better with Jackson and Jordan.
Hello. Today we will be talking about how in the last week we were doing morning walks.
Morning walks. Ooh.
Every day. On our quest to become better human beings. And we even have improved not only ourselves but the production level of the podcast. We have
Two
a second
cameras.
camera. Oh, I'm in the shot a bit. Let me.
No, you can be in it.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, we're figuring it out. We haven't got Zack here to sort out our lives. So, actually might zoom that in.
We needed a. we want.
Fully zoomed in.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
We do have another camera which we can use for me, but Jackson forgot to bring the tripod.
So we got one extra camera. That's coming to you live on YouTube.
Slowly improving, getting better every week.
Yeah, just like we are. All right, housekeeping, that's number one. And second housekeeping, why isn't the podcast on Spotify?
I don't know this, so I actually
We're
want to
currently getting it off our old owners, the rights for the account on Spotify. So that'll be over there soon, and I'll be uploading all of them. But we're just waiting
so what is
for
it?
that.
Click owns the Spotify.
Click had our Spotify login, but now we have it. We're just getting all the episodes transferred to our account, and we can upload it.
Wow, we're independent creators. And if you want to support independent businesses...
Yeah, what do you do?
Donate to our Patreon or sign up for our Patreon, and you can be part of it live. We have some people who are joining us. Well, not us personally, but they were doing the morning walks as well. And we'll read some of those out later.
Let's do one now. Let's get into it.
Should we read one
I
of
reckon
theirs?
we do, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And let's do one word each.
Okay. So this is Matt Davis.
Yeah. I
walk
every
morning
and
3
other
times day.
Okay, that'll do. With my dog. Throw on a podcast or an audiobook and enjoy some fresh air. I'm not the most extroverted, so it has also meant that I've met a lot of my neighbours and I've gotten to know them a bit. Dogs are great icebreakers.
That's very true, actually, because I'm walking with Bonnie, and then it's just like if someone walks past and they've got a dog, you got a dog, and you're like, oh.
What dog is it? What dog you got?
Oh, is that a puppy? Oh, yeah, year and a half.
Yeah, she's young.
And you can talk and stuff. So that's true. And you get a bit of energy from it.
Yeah.
Do you get that? Like if you walk past someone and then you're like, oh, hello, good morning. It's like, you like get a bit pumped up.
You kind of go like, hey, how are you? And I'm using the second camera there.
Oh, nice.
Hey, how are you going? And then they're like, I'm good, how are you? And you're like, I'm good. And then you keep walking.
But then do you feel better after that?
Yeah.
And I get hyped up.
Whoa.
I think it's because I'm
awesome, dude. You don't see anyone, do you?
No, exactly. So
this is basically Jordan's
I
little
very
lair.
rarely get to talk to a new person.
Yeah.
So then I walk past them and I say, hello.
Yeah, you discovered like socializing.
Yeah, it's good. I need to get on that a bit more, I feel.
Yeah, I always tell you that. Anyway, day by day, that's how we're doing it now.
Yeah, so we've thought the best way to do it is we both kind of keep a journal of what's going on.
Of how we did.
We go about it. Do you want to go first? How was day one for you?
This one, we only have 5 days of walking. Yes. Is that correct?
That is true because we recorded late last time.
So from now on, we'll get 7 days, but for now, 5. All right, Friday. Walk for 20 minutes to get coffee. Felt energized afterwards.
Is that the summary?
Now, here's the 2 theories. It was the walk or it was the coffee. I don't know.
Because the facts are supposed to be like walking. Was it in the morning?
Yes.
Yeah. And you get like the sunlight in your eyes is apparently very good. It's also supposed to help you sleep. And you struggle with sleeping.
Circadian rhythm and that.
Did it help with that?
Didn't catalogue that, but I've been sleeping well this last few days, so perhaps it did.
Because you have some really shocking sleeping nights.
Yeah, yep.
So it's been working.
It's been great.
Wow.
It's
okay,
really good.
We're learning. All right, my day one, or is that, sorry, don't want to interrupt.
That's it.
Day one of me, 14 minutes. Didn't bring Bonnie because we didn't have a poo bag. So I was out there alone, and I don't know. It just looked really nice. I went in like the morning when it was like the sun was like shining sideways. Do you ever do that?
Yeah, sun's streaming through.
That's the best time to walk, guys.
So
it looks the most beautiful. And
did you have earphones or you went
No,
raw?
I went solo. I went
full
out
solo.
there, ears out and about, hearing the world.
Did you hear anything good?
Yeah, I heard some birds. It honestly made me want to play Skyrim because I was like, wow, the real world looks like Skyrim a bit.
I feel like you've lost the point of the...
But I didn't play Skyrim. I was
Okay,
like, it's
good.
nice out here.
Yeah, great.
All right, day 2.
Day 2, well, mine's quick. Didn't go.
Why?
Didn't have time.
What do you mean you didn't
Had
have
to go
time?
see a friend. Early.
How early?
9.
Mm.
Sun comes up about 8. here.
No, it doesn't. All these walks are like at 7:30 I was going.
Oh, were they? I didn't catalogue times.
Oh.
Sun comes up at 7:30. Had to meet them at 9. So, yeah, I slept in.
All right.
So
hang
that was
on.
bad.
Day 2 was when I noticed the Skyrim, I think. Because day 2 I wrote down, the sun looked epic, reminded me of Skyrim. I love Skyrim, but I shouldn't play it today.
It's like a year
But
4's
then,
journal.
Day 2.5, Holly and I, you're here doing no walking. Holly and I, 3-hour walk.
3 hours.
3-hour walk. We
Okay.
smashed it. Guess how we did it?
Putting one foot in front of the other.
Yes, but I didn't really think about this beforehand. But you can walk as long as you're walking. You're walking.
Yeah.
We went to the zoo.
Oh,
That is. You're out there in the sun. In animals, we're walking non-stop for hours.
Yeah.
3 hours
Life
at the
hack.
zoo. Life hack. And
How was the zoo?
well, I asked Holly, how was that? We did a lot of walking outside in the morning.
Does she know what you're doing, or are you just like quizzing her sort of anonymously?
I just kind of wrote down what she said.
Yeah.
And she said,
So this is a direct quote.
this is a direct quote.
Right.
Maybe I paraphrase a bit. Holly liked the beautiful jungle. It felt primal. Like, I guess I've gone back to first person. Like I was meant to be doing what I was meant to be doing is going through the jungle.
Did she have a stroke?
I think I might have had the stroke.
So she felt like that's what she was supposed to be doing.
So she loved it as well. Yeah, it's like
Okay.
you're out there. Did you ever feel that? You're walking and you're like, this is nice. This is like human
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of days in a week. I don't know about this day by day thing.
Well, we can just, if you like, I had nothing. Skip.
Yeah, that's true.
Next day was Sunday.
Sunday,
no walk.
no walk.
Had work. 8 to
Oh.
11. What I did do is go on break and did a lap around the block, which is only about 10 minutes, but it sort of counts.
That's good.
But it wasn't first thing,
Mm.
but I smashed one out still.
Wow, well done. Yeah, day 3, Sunday. I don't want to walk. We were gonna go to the gym with friends. Guess what?
Didn't go.
God intervened. He said I had to walk. We went to the gym. Power went out at the gym. They kicked us out of the gym, so we were like, "Yeah, let's go for a walk."
Wow.
Boom.
That's God.
Another walk.
That's straight up God stuff.
That is straight up God. Day
Okay.
4. Moving on.
Yep.
It's nice. My brain just does its thinking, which is good. We'll go into the best part, actually. The best thing later on. We're going
Yeah.
to talk about the best thing and worst thing.
Yeah.
I'll talk about that later.
Okay. So you did a bit of walking. Great.
Yeah,
Sunday.
I walked. Did you walk?
No,
Dave?
Monday. We're
Yeah,
up to?
yesterday.
Monday, yeah. Had work in the morning. Did the same thing. Walk around the block.
Nice.
Today?
Day 5, final day.
Final day.
Saw a rainbow. How big is the rainbow spectrum? Oh yeah. I was thinking about.
Pop one question of the week almost.
I was thinking about. You know how we only see a little bit of the wavelengths.
Right. Not really.
Okay, so colors are like this much of the whole spectrum
Right,
of wavelengths.
yeah.
And we can only see that bit. Some animals can see a bit
More, someone
of
said less,
Bluetooth or
Yeah.
whatever. I don't know the specifics.
Okay.
But I think the rainbow, right? It arches so big and long. Is that because the rest of it is filled out? We can just only see that part?
Oh, interesting.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was thinking about that when I was looking at the rainbow today.
I don't know.
So if anyone knows,
Put that in the comments, yeah.
let me know. And I said, I've never seen art as beautiful as this morning. So I think I was really hitting
What
me.
art did you see?
No, I've never seen art as beautiful as
As
I'm
nature.
walking around and it's just nice.
It sounds like this connected with you a lot.
Yeah, it was
Just
great.
walking.
It was good.
It's a little bit like meditation, the walk, especially if you don't take music. You kind of get
Yeah,
to
because
think, but
I
it's
never
active.
took anything with me.
Yeah.
So I was just like looking around.
Having a squiz.
let my brain does a bit of thinking and that. How was your final day?
Well, this morning my mother messaged me and said, would you like to go for a walk? And I said, yes.
You wouldn't believe how much I want to go for a walk,
So
Mother.
we went for a walk for an hour and a half. No zoo.
Whoa.
No zoo or anything.
An
no
hour and a
hacks.
half?
Yeah, that's why I was late today. Half an hour late because I wasn't expecting to go for an hour and a half walk. But yeah,
Well, how did it keep going?
just kept walking. We walked down to the river and along the river and then back.
So were you ever like, yo, Mum, Can we turn it? Should we turn around, or you?
No.
Mum keeps walking, you keep walking.
Yeah, that's right. One foot in front of the other.
Wow.
It's good. Walking with someone, which you did with Holly in the zoo. I don't know if it counts, but yeah.
And we did it with friends when the gym closed.
But I like walking with people.
Yeah, very
Chat.
nice. Bit of chat, bit of chit chat. I say you should do both. Should we move on to the best thing, and then we'll talk about the worst thing?
The best thing is it clears your mind.
Yeah, that was what I was going to say is also the best thing. Especially because I was walking without music or headphones, it's like your brain just thinks and it just like processes, I feel, and it just does it. And then I'm like, yo, I just did all that thinking. When do I usually do all that thinking?
It's kind of like the meditation, but less boring.
It's like, no, well, when I'm doing meditation, I'm trying not to think, and it just happens anyway.
Yeah.
So it's like, that's the focusing part. And then my walk is just like, your system just flushes through everything.
I wonder if which order would be best
good.
if you were going to do both. What would you think? Clear the mind, then let the thoughts come, or vice versa?
Ooh.
Do you burn your thoughts off and then come back and you're like, all right, that's all my thinking done.
I think so. I think that's the play.
And then you meditate.
That's how I would do it. Walk, but I've been doing it the opposite. But
you're still meditating.
I've been keeping it up.
Well, I've been doing it too.
However, since
look into that camera, try that.
However, since the sun doesn't rise for like an hour and a half after I wake up, I've been doing the meditating first.
I'm just going to use this camera for that.
And then walking. But I feel like depending on where you are in the world, if you wake up when the sun rises, do the walk and then meditate.
You want to see the sun rise if you can.
Flush your system and then meditate.
Right, I like that. Brilliant.
I actually feel like it has been helping. I think it's great. I think I'm just processing stuff now.
Yeah.
And I'm more clear.
What have you processed?
Well, just anything, ever.
Did you fix something in your house?
Did I fix something in my house?
Jordan's handyman update.
No.
Damn. All right, worst thing?
Worst thing about it? I don't even know. Was there anything bad about it?
No.
What's the worst thing?
Worst thing... it's the same as meditation, finding the time.
It takes some time.
Yeah, you just got to like actually do it. But I'm always like, that was great.
I feel like this one is like also far less boring than meditating. Like, I feel like it's so easy.
Yeah.
What was bad about it?
Nothing. No bad points.
We're kind of recommending this then.
I'm big time recommending this.
Morning walks, guys.
Excellent stuff.
Yeah, wait, nothing's bad about it. Other than it was a bit cold this morning. So...
It was a bit cold.
Bit cold.
But that's good. And I feel like that gets me pumping.
So depending on where you live, imagine you're not in Australia.
It's even colder.
So cold.
It's hard to get out of bed when it's cold, isn't it?
Oh, and that's the worst thing about walking.
All right, there you go. Would we recommend it to a viewer? Nah. Nah, would you?
Recommend to a viewer?
Nah.
They probably need to walk.
No, they don't need to bother.
But
the Patreons.
Oh, okay.
It's time for them to start walking because it's great.
So would we recommend it to a Patreon?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
So we've got just 2 yeses on both the things we've tried this week.
Yeah.
Have you been keeping doing your meditating?
I have been doing more of it.
And I've been doing it more too. I've been doing it. Wow. Okay.
That's good.
2 good things so far. Would you recommend it to a family member?
I went with my mother this morning and that was good. So I would recommend it to her, I guess. I don't know.
No, she already does it.
Oh, okay.
You gotta recommend it to someone who
most of my family does go for a walk in the morning. It's a bit of a family tradition.
Wow. And are they probably pretty happy?
Looks like it.
Wow, it works. Wow.
Brilliant. God, it's that easy.
That's probably the only thing. Yeah. Family member? I would recommend it.
Yeah, who are you recommending it to?
I'm going to recommend it to my dad because my mum already walks a lot.
Right.
She loves walking.
So dad needs to do a bit more walking.
Dad's not walking that much, I don't
Now,
think.
are you actually
Actually, no, he's been doing the Bibleman track.
That's a lot of walking.
For those who don't know, it's like a massive hike walk thing.
That's a huge amount of hike.
The biggest walk. I've made a huge mistake. Who would I recommend it to? I'm going to recommend it to my sister then.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
And they're still in Europe, France, something like that?
Yeah, but the sister who's not there.
Oh, great.
Sisters.
Now, are you actually going to do it? Does she listen to this or is she not?
She loves listen to this. She loves the
So she'll hear it.
Well, she loves the podcast. I don't know if
we don't know how she'll feel about this
better
new
with
one.
Jackson and Jordan.
Okay. And then each other. Yeah. Yeah, you need to start walking more.
Thanks.
Should we walk after this?
We could go, yeah.
We should walk
so
after
I would
this.
recommend that you go for a walk with me after this.
And I'll take that recommendation on and recommend the same to you.
Damn, we blew through that. We also have some Adrian Lee some Adrian Lee. We have Adrian Lee, who's another Patreon.
Yep.
I feel like we should read what he has said about walking.
Yep.
He said, what is this? My morning walk every day is 5 minutes from my apartment to my office. How long are you walking? I was trying to do 20 minutes.
I was trying to do, 15. I was trying to do.
Yeah.
But I did on average, well, it's hard to do the average. Probably about that.
For what I've heard, this isn't like... I feel like it's good we're keeping this all anecdotal so we don't know if like the science is... what's it called when you take a pill that's nothing?
Placebo?
Yeah. So we're trying to keep it non-placebo. But
Right.
I have heard from Andrew Huberman, the walking in the morning fiend, that if it's like cloudy or even rainy, you do need more than 5 minutes for it to kind of kick in.
Oh,
Like,
interesting. But
if it's a sunny day, apparently it only takes like 2 to 3 minutes for it to like the sunlight enters your eyes and then all the good
Right.
shit happens. But if it is kind of cloudy and rainy, it's like 20 minutes or something. So there's a fun fact.
That's very fun.
Um,
Anyway, what did Adrian Lee have to say?
So he's been walking 5 minutes from his apartment to his office. I live in Manhattan, walking to work. Very nice. It's kind of boring, but I do always walk past a steakhouse where a mobster was shot.
Oh my god.
So that's cool. It did happen many years ago, though, long before I moved there.
Okay.
Why is that cool? A mobster was shot?
They do say that's cool, I guess. Like, they're also not sure if that's cool.
It's like mobsters are supposed to be... It's like the whole thing. Why are pirates considered cool and mobsters considered cool?
I think just being bad's cool.
Why?
I don't know. That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Yeah. That's terrible.
I don't really understand that at all.
So, what do we have to say about Adrian here?
I think that sounds good, Adrian. I don't know. I don't know. Well, why mobs is cool, I don't know.
Maybe it gives him a bit of adrenaline when he walks past a steakhouse. You know?
Yeah.
It
It's
takes
like,
him back
ooh, yeah. Whoosh.
to his primal instincts. Kick
Just
in.
like, yeah, Holly in the zoo.
In the jungle, in the zoo. Because it's like, you're on your boring 9 to 5.
Right.
Hang on. Mobster was shot. Right here.
Right here.
Right here. Right now.
All right, should we see what we're doing next week?
And it wakes him up a bit.
Oh, it does.
Yes.
Let's find
We've
out.
only been recording for 17 minutes.
No, that's fine. If it's a short episode, it's a short episode. Listen to it on your morning walk.
Oh, good suggestion.
All right, here we go. Or don't, because we kind of recommended that. Oh, 0% for everything. Let's refresh that.
Refresh.
All right, what were the options, Jordan?
Okay, so the options, and the one that I thought was going to win has absolutely
one.
smashed it
Yeah.
out the park. So we put down reading before bed, only got 11% of the votes.
Rubbish.
Cold showers, even worse, only got 6% of the votes. People don't
bothering
want to
with
hear
that.
about that. No electronics for 1 hour after waking up, 22% of the votes.
Yeah.
But the people
Have
have spoken.
Yep.
61% of people want us to try this. And so if you're interested, make sure you're subscribed because you'll find out next week how this goes. Jordan fasts and Jackson eats as many calories as possible.
Right.
So I guess this is going to be testing out, which I actually have wanted to try because people talk about this a lot, like intermittent fast.
Yeah, so you're going to try and do, what, a 16-hour intermittent fast?
I guess so, yeah. So it's like, what, I got like an 8-hour window to
Well, it's
eat
up to
all
you.
my food.
You don't have to tell us now. You can have
I'll
a
see how it
have a
goes.
bit of
I'll
research.
have a bit of research, but I've heard that that's supposed to help you have like more energy and stuff like that and be good because humans back in the day, like, I don't know, what do? You see a cow, you shoot it in the head
Yeah.
with bow and arrow, and then you eat it,
And then you don't eat for a long
and
time.
then you have to wait. You're like a snake.
And I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to eat as many calories. I'm a midnight snack sort of guy. I'm eating at all times.
But this is probably good for you because you've been trying to bulk,
Yeah, this
right?
will get me into the spirit. So I'm going to have to go straight from here to the shops and buy all the stuff I can buy.
all the snacks.
I'll
You're
have,
gonna be snacking.
I'll have 20 snacks, please.
But by the way, this is terrible, kind of, because I'm also trying to bulk, and I struggle with eating enough, but maybe not as much as you struggle.
Well,
with
yeah,
eating.
my friend does this. He does the fasting, and he finds that he's so hungry he can eat more in that period of time.
More than he usually would throughout
Yeah.
the whole day.
He reckons.
Really?
Yeah. Because you're just like putting it off. Then when we finally get to eat, it's like
It's done.
just gobbling it all up.
I wonder if this is gonna be bad for me though. Like my tummy's gonna be so full.
Descended. Well, we'll find out.
We will
God,
find
I'm
out.
going to have to tune in next week.
That's
because
so
I have to be
funny.
here.
So we're gonna be doing opposites. I'm fasting and you're eating throughout the entire
I'm going to try
day
and
non-stop.
have midnight snacks.
What's going to be your snack of choice, you reckon?
Nuts. I feel like they're good.
Nuts
Calorie
are
dense.
good,
Yeah.
apparently. Cashews and that. Do we not have much else to talk about? Nothing interesting happen in your week?
Nope. You?
Give me a sec.
Well, this is getting cut out anyway.
Yeah, it is. But I just thought we should think anyway, just in case. Nah, I don't have much.
All right,
mate.
sweet.
Don't have
Thanks.
much. Thanks, guys, for listening to Better with Jordan and Jackson. A quick one with the morning walks, but I reckon we'll have a big episode next week.
Oh, it's going to be huge, just like me.